Welcome to Kult Corner, I'm Atcheron.
I'm Inferna.
And this evening we have a review of the cult disaster piece, Orgy of the Dead.
This was a screenplay by Ed Wood, though he didn't direct it. It was directed by Stephen C. Apostoloff under the alias of A.C. Stephen.
And who really isn't much of a director.
No,
really bad.
Yeah, this is really bad. I think it was on just basically one set somewhere. It does star, however, the amazing Chris Well.
Who never could predict anything right.
As well as Gulita is played by Fawn Silver in a role that was originally for Vampira, but for whatever reason she backed out of it.
Yeah. Probably good reason.
Yeah, yeah.
But she was in a couple other cult horror films too. I think one of them is definitely a horror film. I think the other one could be, well, maybe it was Adventure. I don't know. I haven't seen that one, but
yeah, I think it was like sci-fi horror-y sort of.
Yeah, this is the DVD version. Look at this masterpiece. Love it. Gotta love this. Isn't it awesome?
Wow. Anyway.
So, it's 92 minutes of boredom.
Yeah, it is. It is. It gets redundant is what it is. It's like if they had changed it up a bit, it might not be that bad.
It's basically Gulita and Criswell just kind of narrating
about these girls dancing topless.
Yeah, and they dance topless throughout the whole night. It's basically what they did. They just sit and
it's
just
10 different girls, one at a time. Dancing topless.
And they all
sort of like a 60s type of dance too, like the beach party bingo type.
Or something like that.
Yeah, it's
really horrible dancing.
It is.
I'd advise you to have
a lot of beer.
Yeah, 20 cases. No, I mean something, just a lot of beer while watching this because you might get bored. You might want to look at the clock and say, "Oh, when is this going to end? This horror."
Yes. After the first 3, it was.
Yeah, I mean, it's just on this one stage. It really doesn't go anywhere. I mean, he's just there. He's the emperor. Kind of looks like a vampire king or something. Gulita calls him master or something. And
the Wolfman and the mummy show up at one point.
And they act like excited college kids.
Yeah,
their voices are very funny instead
they get to see boobs.
Yeah, I mean, it's like they've never seen one for those thousands. Well, the mummy especially, he's been around for a few thousand. He's never seen a boob, I guess.
I guess.
And the Wolfman's like, boob. But he's like, hey, boob! He just talks about that, so. Yeah, special features on here.
You're giving it to me, the blind one, to read. Not really much of anything. They do have the original trailer, and they do have an interview with the director. But that's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's pretty much bare bones.
Yeah, well, I mean, what do you expect? It was really budgetly made.
Budgetly made?
Budgetly made.
Oh, yeah, that's a word.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is now.
But yeah, naked spirits, topless dancers, and Criswell.
Yes.
And really the only reason to watch this is to see Criswell. He's always fun in these films. He's bizarre. He's got this kind of weird charisma. I mean, Gulita was just there to me. She didn't really add much to it, but I think fans of Ed Wood should check this out and just see some more of Criswell's work. Obviously, Ed Wood did the screenplay for this.
It might have actually been...
And this really feels like an Ed Wood film. Yeah. Just the dialogue, is very, very goofy.
Yeah.
It
might have actually even been better, for lack of a better term, if Ed Wood had actually directed it instead of somebody else. So bad that it would be good. But this was just bad.
Yeah, this director is worse than Ed Wood.
Dull. It was just dull.
And I don't really think Ed was that bad of a director. I mean, he's he's inept in some ways, but he tried.
He's best with his budget and
he tried, and he had a passion for movies, and that's awesome, and you can feel that passion with his films. But check this out if you want to be the completest of Criswell and anything Ed Wood has done, whether he directed or was the writer behind it. I mean, it still feels like an Ed Wood film, and yeah, it's interesting. I went and
You might not want to watch the whole.
if you're more into serious horror films, and you probably wouldn't like this much. It's because it's very slow. It's boring. It's just ho hum and very bad. Like the dialogue's horrible.
Yeah.
And, there was really no acting in this. I mean,
no, it's like they told the girl, they're like, okay, now take off your shirt and dance, and so she just do her little, beach dance with her.
But
shirt
being
on.
an Ed Wood fan, I had to have this, and also see Criswell and be more kind of weird and crazy. It's always fun. Just to see him in a film, see just him talking alone is funny.
Yeah. He was actually pretty much the highlight of the whole thing.
Yeah. So just pick this up if you like Ed Wood or you're just fans of Criswell, because that's pretty much only the reason I own this. So how many stars are you gonna rate this out of 10? This masterpiece.
2.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 2 as well. Because it's
really
really not a good movie, but.
If you see the first maybe 10 minutes of it, that's the whole entire movie.
I do enjoy this a bit more than her, and I do find these kind of weird, goofy movies entertaining. For entertaining, it'd be more like a 4.5 for me, like entertainment wise. But go pick this up if you enjoy these kind of wacky films, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and hail the horror.
Yeah, horror.